The Registrar of Trade Unions and the Ministry of Labour and Small Enterprise Development says in many instances trade unions and their executive are no longer seeking the interest of workers of their own. Ms. Ikeda Muhammad was speaking at the ministry's National Stakeholder Consultation on the Trade Unions Act 8802. Line Minister Jennifer Primus said discussion on the act is crucial to the governance structure of the trade unions. Registrar of Trade Unions at the Ministry of Labour, Ikeda Muhammad, said over the years she has observed a disturbing trend within the unions.
In the early years, trade unionists were passionate. They were about being there for the labor force, for supporting workers. And what I'm seeing now is a lot of changes into the approach. There's almost, just like with the capitalist system, approach now where heads of trade unions and members of the executive are no longer seeking the workers' interests in some cases, but are seeking their own interests. In some cases, it has become a matter of money and power rather than of looking out for the rights of our workers.
She said a change in the behavior of trade unionists was needed.
In a lot of unions, I'm finding myself every week having to mediate in disputes and help workers and unions come to peaceful solutions. This is not the way we want to go forward as organizations. We want to be united.
Minister of Labour and Small Enterprise Development Jennifer Primus said the act has not been amended since 1980 and it was critical at this juncture to have consultations to strengthen labour legislation.
As we live in this dynamic world that is constantly changing, particularly through the modernization of modern technology, the changes are so rapid.
Minister Primus said the government continues to look at the various pieces of legislation to make the necessary changes.
This government, the Memorandum of Understanding with the Joint Trade Union Movement, there is an agreement to reform the labor legislation in this country.
Director of the International Labour Organization's Decent Work Team Office for the Caribbean, Claudia Cohenhartz, said the rights of workers and employers to form and join organizations of their own choosing was an integral part of a free and open society.